Busier roads tend to be easier to clear because the cars are there to work the salt into the roads. Teams went around to different obstacles around the downtown area like this one, trying to be the team with the most points at the end. The Amphicar was the only amphibious civilian passenger vehicle to be mass-produced back in the 60s. 50 years later, parts are scarce and it takes a lot to keep these things running smooth. Interior Motifs has finally been able to reopen, but the owner says the scaffolding and fence that keeps customers safe may be the thing keeping them away. Stuart, we're going to have a couple of sunny and hot days to round out the week here, and while that makes for great fair weather, the people and the animals are going to have a little bit of a challenge as they try to stay cool. And when Kimmett says hydrated, he means hydrated. That means drinking lots of water, not pop or slushies. That'll be your best bet to stay comfortable and healthy in the heat. Back to you, Stuart. The factory makes 108 footballs per team for the big day, but it takes a few thousand tries to get them all perfect and indistinguishable. Randy said he's lucky in that his barber shop hasn't really missed a step, but other downtown businesses haven't had that same luck. The owner of Cloud9 Cafe said that since the fire, they've had trouble just getting people through the door. As of now, there's no cure for Parkinson's disease, but that doesn't stop around 20 Lima locals from fighting back against the degenerative disease. Since we last stopped by in January, the Rocksteady boxing class by the Senior Citizen Services has quadrupled its class size, proving boxing to be a popular and fun way for people with Parkinson's to get a workout and help maintain their movement.
A lot of people with Parkinson's are affected with a stooped posture, a shuffling gait, balance issues, and tremor. And so a lot of the aspects of boxing, you have to really challenge your balance to be in a boxing stance and to reach and to punch, to move around, move forward, move backward, move side to side. So that really helps with the balance. And a lot of the functional activities help with strength, being able to maintain upright posture and walking correctly.
The boxers come for the physical workout they get from the class, but while they're here, they're also getting a boost to their brains.
One of the things that Parkinson's patients deal with is depression, because there is no cure. And you think, woe is me, this takes it all away. You're in here having a good time with people that all have the same problem. We can't make the disease go away, or there's no cure for it, but we can limit the effects of what's happening. Exercise has proven to be one of the things that has done that.
Spratt, who has been involved with the class since its beginnings, said not only has he noticed an improvement in his overall health, it's also given him a boost in his confidence. In Lima, Britt Salay, your news now. Over a week after the Canita Hotel fire, a portion of Augley Street is still closed to traffic. While most of the street is business as usual, those closest to the location of the fire have seen hits to their foot traffic, and one even had to relocate in order to keep his business going.
I was in the bottom floor, and the only damage I had was water damage, no fire or smoke damage, but there was several foot of water. The community and my customers has been great. The word has got around on newspapers and Facebook. It's been busy since I started.
Randy said he's lucky in that his barber shop hasn't really missed a step, but other downtown businesses haven't had that same luck. The owner of Cloud9 Cafe said that since the fire, they've had trouble just getting people through the door.
I usually have 3 people on the payroll every day, and when you add that up and you don't have the people coming in to eat, it's not good.
Cloud9 Cafe is nearing their 14th anniversary in downtown Wapak, but have seen low foot traffic since the fire. Wilcox says it's been a combination of things, including customers not having a place to park. They've also lost money to food waste and had to cut back on expenses to make up the difference.
We just aren't putting out as much food, and I did not even place a food order this week at all. So there are things that we are out of, but until this gets fixed, I don't want to add to that.
Meanwhile, across the road, Interior Motifs owner Jamie Metzger has had to shutter her business entirely because it sits right next to the Canita Hotel and has been barricaded off for safety reasons.
They have us barricaded off for this piece of crown that they're taking down right now to protect any pedestrians walking in and out of our store. Right now, through the holidays, it's not been as big of a deal as what it will be going forward. We need to be able to have the streets and doors open so people can come in, and it's our livelihood.
Both Wilcox and Metzger said they were told the city hoped to have a fence and canopy up by Monday so that the street can be reopened. As for Randy's barber shop, he plans on staying at the Mechanic Street location for a few months. After that, he is hoping to build his own place, but says nothing is set in stone. In Wapak, Britt Salay, your news now.